All right, we're back in it. Grabbing my beer, and I think we're ready to jump into the next match, which is the Mafia versus VRath, two teams that have already cemented their status in the championship. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at the standings as far as the Mafia versus VRath. 10 MMR separates Mafia versus VRath, so it should be, in theory, a close match. Let's bring up the screen. Got Mafia just shortly behind VRath, as they have, let's see, they've got Mafia actually with another extra win, but with an extra loss. VRath with many more ties. And let's see, how many matches have they played total? Is that GP? Sure. I think GP is total matches played, right? I don't know. Me neither. So it should be a tight match. VRath coming in from the EU side of things. And, oh, games played. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't recognize that. And, so VRath with an additional game played, though faced up off against each other, it should be tight. Yeah, thanks, Swordcaster. Should be tight. Though the only kind of asterisk I will put on this is, so I'm expecting a 1-1, to be honest with you. Mainly because, so this is an EU team versus an NA team. Not only an NA team. Mafia has some West Coasters in the form of VRath, and I think Cyrus is a West Coaster. So the ping difference is going to be pretty extreme. It's going to be real tough to fight for the Mafia and for VRath. So I think the home field advantage on server is going to be the determiner of who wins this series. Still waiting on things to get set up from the Mafia and the Reapers. Excuse me, we just did the Reapers and VRath, Mafia. So we're still waiting for them to get set up. I'm gonna be checking out Mafia. So I can do that. So it looks like they are probably in lobby discussing things. Discussing side, discussing map, what they're gonna do, what they have for dinner. Yeah, I don't see them in another lobby. So we are waiting for them to get kicked off. Actually, let me just look at Rocket's Twitch and see if he's got it. It looks like they just kicked off. Oh, they are in warm up. Oh, so they're waiting for their fifth player from VRath. Yeah, so we're waiting on VRath's fifth. But hey, look, let's just take a look at VRath going on. Maybe, yeah, that'll work. So yeah, we're just waiting on them to get set up, and we will be jumping in to their match. Because I believe they are just in TDM. Or just regular DM. I think it's regular DM. Yeah, I think it's regular DM. So we wait out their fifth. And also, while we're at it, we can talk about the tournament coming up as well. So I do plan on casting the tournament. Tournament matches will be on, I think it's Saturday and Sunday. Let me look at the championship format details. So yeah, Group A is going to kick off on Saturday at 1600 UTC. 1600 UTC is... I'm at -5 offset, so that's going to be 1 p.m. EST? 1 p.m. Central Time, so 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. is when Group A is going to kick off. Group B is going to kick off at 1600 UTC the following day. They're going to be playing round robin, so I'm assuming once each match gets wrapped up, they will be moving into the next one following that. Hopefully schedules will work, because that seems like a schedule stress. Good turbo stuff. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you're enjoying things, even though we're on a bit of a delay. But cheers nonetheless. So, like I said, we were waiting on VRath to get kicked off. Looks like we're still waiting on their 5th. Let's see, maybe the
Haben wir eigentlich eine ziemlich gute Vorlage für CT dann.
They're all speaking German.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm saying if we win as T, then we've got a pretty good round for. There we go. Yeah, okay.
English speaking Germans, but okay.
Oh, so it looks like they're going to be jumping into Train right off the bat, playing a 4v5.
Okay, this is the start. Let's do this. Woo.
Well, Rocket.
Echo, ich sag Bescheid, wenn du rein kannst. Oder sagen wir ja alle dann.
Oh, he's German. Okay. So we will be jumping in just after him, waiting for that lobby to get kicked off. So yeah, you're waiting on the lobby to get started up. Train will be the map. I'm assuming the Mafia picked going into VRath. So let's get it kicked off. Does say you. Looks like they're probably going to be setting up their teams, making sure everyone's balanced out. C-Twin coming in. Looks like it's going to be a smooth load in. All right, let's turn this music down. Now we move into the in-game sound and resize this to where it looks right. There we go. So yeah, it looks like they're just going to be facing down with 4 players. Looks like VRath will be playing with 4, as that's an interesting setup. Good luck with that. So actually, it looks like that was a joke. Maybe. I'm assuming. Yeah, the timer stopped, so I'm assuming the match has stopped. So now we wait for the real one. This. All right. Bring back the music. Try again. Let's bring back you what? Oh, looks like they've got 5. All right. Am I missing something here? Must be. I must be missing something here. Ah! What? It comes up in the next few seconds, because if not, that's gonna be real inconvenient. Wow. They're already 2-0 up. Okay, and I don't have it on Pavlov TV. Reset Pavlov. Okay. Let's give it a go. Hopefully that works, because we're already down a few. Like on the live row, yeah. Yep. Oh, I bet it crashed. I bet it crashed. Yes. It did. It crashed. That's what it is. Yeah, sorry about that. Pavlov crashed. Imagine that. Early access, baby. All right, let's jump into this for real. We got train going on for you. No, no. There is no crash. It's just, I'm pretty sure that this train replay is corrupted. Maybe if I hit L. We might be shit out of luck here, boys. I hope we're not shit out of luck. That'd be real unfortunate. It's doing the same thing to you. Are you trying to watch it through Pavlov TV? Because I think the replay ID just might be busted, and it might be reading the incorrect replay ID. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Looks like we're busted, boys. If this L thing doesn't work out, which it might, I don't know. That just sucks. It really does. I haven't even started the match, and it's already halfway. I'm already halfway through my beer. Son of Themis, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you tuning in on a regular basis. So it looks like we might just be, like I said, might be shit out of luck. Voltron is up. I think we're gonna be watching some Voltron now, boys. As actually that crashed. Shit. Yep. We crashed, boys. Great. Level 3 mage. No Pavlov TV. Pavlov TV crashed on us. Deja vu. Yep. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to switch over to Voltron. Who's Voltron playing? Arctic? Is it? Voltron Leftovers. All right, looks like we're watching Voltron Leftovers. Because that is real unfortunate. So I think Voltron Leftovers already just stopped there. What, do they already map in? They're in the lobby waiting? Okay, yeah, it looks like they tried to sort out Office HQ, but it got misbalanced. So I'm assuming they were waiting on the next set. So Mirage was already played. How about we do a post-mortem? Yeah? We'll do a post-mortem. So team... We'll just watch. So we'll watch Mirage, and as they come up, we will watch the second match. Hopefully, this is just in the right order. I'm just doing it in a random order. Let me update the stream title. we'll watch the Mirage match. Mark everything competitive. Make sure we're getting on the right thing. The Mirage match from Voltron. Yeah, it looks like they're doing a 4v4. Actually, we'll do the Office HQ first off. And then, actually, let me fix my stream. That's wrong. That's better. Much better. Much better. And now it looks like we're going to do a 4v4 Voltron. Thank you. Voltron versus the Leftovers. Looks like they're only able to grab 4. So... like Jordan gonna be on the revolver. 2 revolvers. Chris and Jordan on the big round cylindered gun. Ouija showing them that the 5.7 is one to mess with. That guy Chris taking an M4 bullet to the face. Level 3 mage. Oh, might get some damage onto Sushi. Oh, Infish tries to hold the close angle but gets taken down. Level 3 mage with a big double kill though. Gets team killed. By Raz. Ouija coming in, but not able to hold down. Disc trying to get some big damage, but not able to do so. As level 3 mage, the only player to go down from Voltron, and only gets taken down from a team kill from Raz. He would do that. Raz would do that. Yeah. But doesn't matter too much as the money was already spent, and they didn't lose any money at all. Now looks like Voltron gonna be making moves towards the A site. So 4v4 is definitely an interesting change as far as how teams can play certain maps. As you can see, all the Leftovers players are playing towards the B site. This being the only player to spot out the B push, going to go down as all of the players from the Leftovers already well committed to the B side of things. Majut or spying. Ouija on a deagle. Ooh, Infish actually able to close out that kill onto Raz. Except grabs a P90. Level 3 mage got spotted out retreating. Oh, it is just Majut. It's just Sushi and Infish. Infish goes down. Not having any armor is not going to do you any favors. As another 3-player survivors. 3-player set. Surviving the round. From Voltron. So we continue this 4v4 series. Interesting buy setup from the Leftovers. I don't know how I feel about it. Well, actually, I'll give you a spoiler alert. I don't like it. I don't like it. Level 3 mage, the only P90 in from Voltron. Ouija trying to do some damage, but the force buy is going to do more damage than any Voltron player can do, as their economy will not be in very good shape. Moving on, Jordan gets taken down by that nade, though Dis getting a bit greedy. Gets taken down. Infish just left. Clutch it out. Actually, gets the first kill. Now, just 1v1 versus Chris, who is starting to get curious. Minute left on the clock. 1v1 is underway. That guy Chris on the bomb site. Where is the bomb? I believe it is on his back as he makes the moves towards the A site. Infish going to have a long rotation coming into that bomb site, and it's going to be a tough entrance to get through. Bomb's starting to get planted. Infish needs to realize he's got to move. He realizes now he's got to move fast. That guy Chris has plenty of time to set up in any kind of position he wants. Fish moving in through kitchen, not making any noise. Checks cheeky spot. That guy Chris going to be holding the angle. Looks away just the wrong time. Infish depending on this Chris's peak time, works out perfectly as he ducks away and comes back in for the kill. To close out the round for Voltron, a third for Voltron. As again, the force buy from the Leftovers comes in. Stop making me cry, man. Force buying. Why you doing it? Ouija with an AUG. And Fish playing up aggressively. Gets the trade onto Jordan. Oh, Dis almost makes that grenade work out. Ouija showing that armor is definitely an important factor to consider. Sushi here. Ooh, gonna be spraying through the Uzi. Works well for Sushi, the Uzi does. Is Chris gonna be holding in from Tuck. Oh, with no helmet. Sushi, though, not able to get the headshot. Chris takes him down. Not much health left to spare. He takes the round regardless. Another for Voltron. As the Force Buy, I swear to God. Why? No! Please! Leftovers, why? What are you doing? I'm not against force buying. I'm against ruthless force buying. Like this, where you lose rounds back to back to back, and you spin down to 0 every round. Why? I mean, things like the Uzi are really good. Things like the Deagle are really good. But they are not M4 good, as you will soon see. The Deagle not able to do any damage. Jordan gets some damage onto him, though Infish with the... Oh. The Car 98 does some big damage onto Raz, though Infish takes some damage himself. Not much health to spare. Level 3 Mage closes him out. 5th round for Voltron, and just now, Leftovers can now somewhat comfortably buy into this round. Infish on an op, Dis on some stuff, and an AK. Actually, this is looking like an okay buy, but they could have had this buy 3rd round if they had saved into the previous rounds. You know, now you get that buy. That's the pain of force buying, is you nerf yourself out of some of those good rounds. You put off some of those good rounds that you could have with really useful equipment. Ooh, Raz, if it takes this peek at the right time, Sushi gonna be peeking out. Raz gonna be taking him down. Did not realize that he was that close. Ouija gets taken down through the bookshelf. Jordan sprays him down. Now Dis and Infish left alone. Dis sees many enemies and runs away. Infish gets a kill onto Raz and a kill onto Jordan. And Disratory is able to close out a kill onto the second to last player. Level 3 Mage left on his own. Full health as Dis and Infish on no health. Left to hold this down. Oh, level 3 Mage gets the sick read through the bookshelf. And now it's down to Fish with an AWP and no health. If you have no health, this is the weapon to do it, to clutch out a round. But it looks like level 3 Mage is going to lock this round out. Infish going to be saving his op. Level 3 Mage grabbing an extra gun for Voltron. As Infish, with no health, survives into the next round. But again, it's not going to be looking good for the Leftovers, as their loss round bonus is going to be high. But it's not going to be looking good coming into the odds of the next round. As you can see, the Force Buy is in again. And not much good equipment comes for it. Ouija buys half down into a Deagle, Dis on an AK, and Sushi on an M4. But not much in the way of equipment to speak of. Level 3 Mage and Infish trade shots to no avail. Fish takes a peek into Dumpster, but doesn't see anything through the smoke. And Fish shooting over the shoulder of Sushi, but Jordan comes in from the stairwell and cleans out the 2 players in connector, and now it is just Disratory left alone. Oh, gets 2 quick kills on the B site, gets a 3rd as well, but gets traded immediately. Level 3 Mage was about to come in behind and clean it up, but still 7 rounds as Voltron continue to roll through the Leftovers force buying practices. It's not looking good for the Leftovers. They move into the 8th round on the back of M4s. Fish Might go on to op, but doesn't. Opts not to. Sushi going to be taking an aggressive stance. And the A Garage tries to get the double spray down, but Chris responds back with a spray down of his own. This going to be coming in with a big time nade. This nade could be big. Now players starting to move into the elevator position. Oh, does no damage. Level 3 mage wasn't in fast enough. Not sure what Ouija was trying to do there. He was running, straight up running through the hallway there, and players from the leftovers fall, and Voltron continue their dominant position. The buy comes in from the leftovers. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was doing. He just ran out in the middle of all of those players there, and I don't know what he was doing. I'm not sure what the goal of that was. Anyways, an aggressive A setup from the leftovers. His Sushi struggling to reload his M4 for whatever reason. Does big damage on a level 3 mage as he's very low on HP. Jordan gonna be taking a peek into him. Oh, on the other side of the map, Raz tries to move into the connector position, but fails and falls short. Infish taking a peek into the dumpster. Ooh, misses the shot onto Jordan. He needed that to trade back onto the player that got killed before him. Infish with the off. Gets the kill onto Jordan. Look at that flick. A 2K, a 3K! With the quick scope, comes in and closes out the first round for the leftovers and the last round of the half. Fantastic stuff from Infish. That was impressive. That's what I want to see. As we move into the second half, only one round, though, for the leftovers. Not a great position to be in. That was some cool stuff from Infish, but it's going to have to be a showstopper from their T side. That was a banger. That 3K was insane. Yeah, Infish, you should... If you didn't nut when you did that, you should have nut. Sushi, throwing some smokes. Ouija, flirting with the mid position, takes some damage though, and gives away the bomb. As now all Voltron players start to move in towards the B site. Ouija, trying to make some moves. Ooh, Chris gets flashed off. Raz starting to come in. Ouija, he has to be careful. He just gave the bomb to Voltron. Though it's Dis able to get the kill onto Jordan, playing in the back of the B. Now the bomb is in such a fragile position. Raz gonna come in and clean both the players out and hold down the round for Voltron as they make their 9th round map point. Unfortunate for the leftovers. If that bomb doesn't go down, maybe they're in a bit more of an advantageous position, but Ouija making a bit of a misplay there. Dropping the bomb. Definitely where it should not be going. Now Voltron start to stack up towards the B site. Now the leftovers make moves towards the A site. Jordan here to receive. Smoke comes in. Gives them a bit more room to breathe. Move up without having to worry about getting sprayed down, though. Infish going to be moving in regardless. Jordan gets this double spray down, but gets traded back by a Dis. And now Raz left here to clean it up. Looks like Dis is going to be falling here momentarily, and he does. A 10th round and the map in favor of Voltron as they lock down the map against Voltron comfortably. 1-10. As it didn't look like, you could see the kills were coming in for the leftovers, but the rounds did not go quite the same story. As leftovers looking a bit chaotic. 4v4, not exactly the most ideal setup as far as manpower is concerned, but if anything, that should be more favor towards the T side as they're more able to trade into sites. Not exactly the setup you want to be in if you are the leftovers. However, that was map number 2. So now we can mark Voltron as the winners of round 1. And now we can move into Mirage, which has already been played, but I'll go ahead and give it the coverage, seeing as though we're watching Leftovers versus Voltron because for some reason, in case you're just tuning in, we were not able to get Mafia versus VRath up on Pavlov TV. Looks like the replay ID was bugged. Whenever their 5th player joined in, it seemingly crashed. Not exactly an ideal scenario. So we are moving over to Leftovers versus Voltron, just to where we can get something going, as I would like to continue casting. So, let me finish off this beer. And we'll move on to, I think it was a Mirage. So that was Office. I did play competitive, right? That was Office. Right? Level 3 mage. Am I missing something? Is there another Voltron competitive match? My stream team. That stream team. Amos. Was that map 1? Did I miss something? That was Office. Mirage? Was this the... Is this map 2? Seji, did you already play your guys' map? By the way, I'm drinking Founders All Day IPA. It is fantastic. We've got a quarter barrel of it. We've got more of it than we know what to do with. Oh, God. Yeah, am I missing something? Did you guys play on Mirage already? Send you some? Come down and get some. Please don't come to my house. Actually, don't do that. So yeah, Themis, did you guys or Seji, did you guys already play map 1, or was that map 1? I see there's Mirage here, but it's not in competitive mode. Like, is that just that map 1? That was match 1. What was match 1? What I'm talking about, or the one we just watched? We just watched 1 out of 2. Okay, gotcha. That is great. No. Don't tell me that's... Please don't tell me that's the actual... No. Nuketown? They're doing a 3-minute break. Okay. Nuketown? No, that's not. Okay, that can't be. Okay, great. 3-minute break. I can do that. They're debating. Okay, I'll take that. I was gonna say, no, what? Please, God, please don't do that. Please don't make me. I mean, if you both agree to it, you can do that in theory, right? Please don't make it that. Don't make it Nuketown. Yeah, I guess you could play Nuketown. It's actually kind of interesting map, I guess. I don't know. I would actually rather play chess. I actually really enjoy chess, especially actually as a... I don't know. I actually don't like chess at all. I like Nuketown much more, though it's not very great. Again, it's kind of like a rush to the bomb site. Hopefully you get the bomb down in time. Probably not. I don't know. I've done S&D in chess once, and it was like a 1v1. But, as you could probably guess, you can just nade their spawn. And I did that very frequently. So I would just like toss a nade into his spawn. And I had the throwdown, so I just kept back-to-back throwing him. They're doing Mirage? Okay. I figured so. That's usually what Leftovers likes to play. So, anyways, I'm going to go grab a refill on my beer from my kegerator. And I will be right back. And then once Voltron and Leftovers get into the map, I'm assuming it's Voltron. I'm assuming it is Mirage. We will jump into Leftovers versus Voltron. 9-8 Mafia in the lead. That's on train, right? It's on Train, right? Are they still playing Train? I mean, I believe that, but are they still playing Train? Like, damn. The last time I checked, they were, I think they were 2-0 up when they started the map. Yeah, still playing Train. Jesus. Yeah. EU lobby. Ooh, it's got to be tight. I wish I could watch it. Like, I can bring up the replay of Train, but again, it just opens up to this like first 34 seconds, and it's like, oh, sorry. Do you want to watch a match? Because no. Anywho. Oh, Industry. Okay. All right, Industry. All right, I'm going to go grab a beer really fast, and then we'll jump into Industry. Boom. 9-9. Damn. All right, baby. Let's jump into Industry. Really sucks I couldn't commentate that, because 9-9. Damn, that must be good. Oh, just jumping into the pistol round, huh? Actually, I didn't even miss the pistol round. This is the blast him out with revolvers round. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I am not. Good. Good. Maybe I did miss something. I did miss something. Yes, so now we are jumping into the pistol round. Voltron on the T side. That is convenient. Oh. Alright, looks like Enfish going to be playing up a bit aggressively. As Voltron going to be moving into the B site. Ouija, responsible for holding down the site, going to lend himself to Sushi, who tries to get a cheeky knife in, but it does not happen. It's this now. Oh, with the quick headshot. Takes one back in favor of his really tough 1v3 that he is going to be on the hook for. Both players. Does Dis hear this rotation? I think he does. Now he's going to be changing up his angle. Now the players are going to be coming in behind him. That guy Chris gets taken down. Down Dis. Left on his own. Jordan with the revolver. The 1v3 doesn't happen. Jordan closes it out. And then that is the round in favor of Ultron, but only narrowly. 10-9 Mafia win? Hell yeah. Mafia are my boys, by the way. So hell yeah, I'm glad they closed that out. On the EU as well. Oh, good stuff from them. Oh, okay. So it looks like they're returning to lobby for whatever reason. Okay. Never mind. Will something happen? They're switching to EU. Gotcha. Oh, they were on NA the whole time. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Now I understand. They were on West Coast. It was West Coast, they wanted East Coast. Ooh, gotcha. Unfortunate. So now they're just going to be like retrying servers until they get to East Coast. God, that sucks. That really sucks. As they're back on to Industry. They get there? Maybe? It looks to be the case, as now the pings start to even out. Yeah, Sushi and Ouija both on... they are both in NA. And the West Coast guys, who are Jordan, Chris, and Raz, all on OK ping. Yeah. So yeah, now everything is settled out. Now we can actually get this match underway. So, leftovers coming in from a round map disadvantage. Ooh, mage coming in to secure their dominant position. Ouija playing up on the B site, tries to get the kill onto Chris, but Chris slaps him in the face with a revolver, and Ouija falls, and Infish actually fell as well, playing up here on the electric box. Raz holding down the rotation, spots the two players coming in from mid, gets taken down though, as now Jordan holds down the mid rotation, as now the bomb needs to go somewhere. But where does it go? That actually was the bomb carried by Raz. Sushi. Does Sushi and Dis know that that was the bomb? Sushi going to be moving up on mid, as now the bomb starts to come in. They are going to be rotating in from that side B position. Level 3 mage anticipating them to come in from the CT position. However, realizes that they could most definitely be coming in from either side. The information is not there, but he needs to know that Chris is also watching that position. Ooh, Chris. Excuse me. Level 3 mage gets flashed off. And now it's just down to Chris and Jordan, both with revolvers. Ooh. Sushi gets taken down by the revolver. Now it's Dis. Everyone left with the big guns in hand, as Chris and Jordan, both with the revolvers, top the round. 1-0. Chris with 2 kills with his revolver. So, pretty good. Evidently the revolver's okay on pistol round. I'm not buying it, though. Now we move into the second round. As the leftovers continue to force buy. You guys are watching this. Please, God, stop force buying. Oh my God, it tilts the fuck out of me. This takes a shit ton of damage. Goes down to almost no health. Raz, any one of those bullets could have killed him, as it does. Sushi, ooh, quickly coming in from the backstop. Isn't spotted out by Jordan. Jordan going to be checking in on the mid position. Gets sprayed down now. Raz coming in to clean up the mess that Jordan left behind with a 2K. And now Fish coming in from the back lines gets taken down. And that's a Voltron round again as they convert the pistol round. And they convert the force buy as leftovers force buy again. Yeah, I'm not buying it either. Yeah, I'm not buying revolver. I will never buy a revolver during a pistol round. Sorry, not sorry. I don't think it's that good. Level 3 mage, though. Starting to move in to the B site. Infish on a Glock. Not going to make anything happen. 2 players dead from the leftovers. As it now, they need to retake the site. 2 players. Dis on 2 grand. Sushi on an Uzi. It's taken down. And, oh, excuse me, Sushi left on his own with an Uzi. Level 3 mage takes no damage whatsoever. Flashbang comes in as he's gonna try and make this 4v1 retake happen, as obviously it does not happen. Yeah, as you know, no hatred towards the leftovers guys. They've got a lot of history with the game. They've got a lot of prestige in the game. They force buy into the ground, and it bothers the shit out of me. And you can see teams are starting to take advantage of that, especially if they lose the pistol round, which they tend to do. They've lost every pistol round so far that I'm aware of in this series. So they're 3 for 3 on losing pistol rounds. And then they force buy in the subsequent round, and if they lose again, they force buy again. Which puts them at such a horrible position economically. And I just don't think they realize that. This on the AK tries to make a play, but it's no way. As I'm a poet and didn't even know it. Ouija with the AUG. That's 2 players to spot on the site. Oh, and Infish able to trade that kill back. Now it's a 1v1 versus Raz. Raz comes up on the step ladder. Oh, and Infish takes him down, and that's the round for the leftovers on the back of the 2K from Infish. Though the man advantage was even for both sides, Infish closes out 2 very important kills and clutches the round back. Infish putting leftovers on the board with a round out of 4. Voltron with 3. Infish carrying them through that round win. Good stuff, Infish. Yeah, Infish, you've been playing out of your mind this whole series. So keep that up. So now we move into the 5th round. Even though they won off the back of that round, the economic situation is not in favor of the leftovers whatsoever. Disc going to be taking a peek. Raz gets the goods, but takes some damage. Still not able to close out a kill. Gets flashed. Takes a blind spray. Tries to keep Disc from taking a free peek. And does not happen, though, as Voltron has already moved into the site. Luigi with an AUG. Trying to get some damage in, though sprinting gets caught out. As Sushi, again, with an M4. Empty M4 at that. Looks like it is broken. Sushi, now actually in a 2v3. Fish holding the angle, though gets taken down by Raz, who comes in for the flank. Sushi gets taken down by the nade from level 3 mage, even though it was far away, still saves the day. As Voltron return with a round of their own, and now the money from the leftovers has been reset. Very little money to work with, as how much you want to bet they're going to force buy. Would you just look at that? God, that makes me sick. Infish, such a powerful player with the AWP, who can make an AWP win you rounds. You're going to force buy anyways. Makes me sick. It's like watching Envious. It's like watching Kenny S on Envious lineups. It's like, hey, we could have our best player in the world who can completely win rounds on his own with an AWP. We're just going to force buy and keep him from having an AWP. Like, why would you do that? That's what I see from the leftovers. Disc, actually in the backlines with a 1911, takes down 2. As now he's got Voltron players all around him. He's playing around the elevator, and he's got a very good position, though Wrath able to take him down with the M4, and the volume of fire wins out, though Sushi, oh, on his own, gets big damage on Raz, but doesn't close out the kill. A 1v5. Ah, piss. Work stuff. Anyways, I've got a good break in between this and the next round, so I should be okay. But yeah, so force buys hurt players like Infish, who just through sheer willpower and AWP prowess can turn the tide of an entire round. Isn't able to let that happen because the force mine keeps the AWP out of his hands, and that in itself is costing them rounds. Sushi able to clean up Jordan, but they're still a man behind. Holding that tight angle, gets taken down, and now it's a 2-man disadvantage, as now Dis on his own. Ooh, spots out level 3 mage. The nade comes in, but it doesn't do damage as it goes under the truck. Level 3 mage able to spot him out. They know exactly where he is. Level 3 mage able to hold his nerve and hold the M4 against the Uzi. Close out a 6th. Breaks your heart because they're going to force buy again. God, why? Why? I hope you rewatch this, because force buying is literally just costing you rounds. I mean, you come at these M4 equipped Voltron players and they are whooping your ass. Like, you can't kill down an M4 player with You can do damage. Look at that. You can kill Jordan with a Car 98, but you can't kill multiple players because that nades came in and cleaned out Infish. As the support from his fellow players is just not there. Level 3 Mage might get taken down. He's taking way too long. Disc, kill these players already. As VRath turns around and cleans it up. I'm a little tilted. I'm a little tilted right now. They're gonna force buy again. I'm really tilted right now. Like, why? Just save. Infish on the glass cannon. If he wins leftovers this round, because if they win, it's straight up just gonna be because Infish carries them through a round. I'm gonna lose my mind. Misses the shot onto that guy, Chris. Only had a small window, though. Misses the second shot as well. Now VRath's gonna come in from the sidelines. Ouija gonna be able to give him the information that he's there with an M4 and no armor. Would you just look at that? Now it's just Infish and Ouija to hold down for the leftovers in the last round of the half. Now VRath. Be on the receiving end, the nade comes in, and the op made successful. The quick scope comes in from both players, and they trade each other out. A 3-man advantage at the end of the last round of the half. Now, just joined Y4v4. I'm assuming it's because the leftovers were not able to find a fifth player. Maybe it was Voltron that couldn't find a fifth player. You should ask Son of Themis, as he probably knows more than I do. I'm assuming it's because the leftovers couldn't find a fifth. Voltron agreed to playing 4v4. Now, leftovers on the pistol round. If they win this pistol round, they might have a chance. Though VRath gonna catch a Ouija coming through the smoke there. Oh, though Sushi able to trade it right back. Man even advantage. As level 3 Mage. Ooh, Sushi. They both trade bullets, but Sushi comes out on top and actually only loses half health, as now Chris is left on his own with a deagle. And it looks like two leftovers players are in a very good position. Very important for Dis to get this bomb down. And now Chris is on the clock with a deagle and full health, as Sushi has half health. Playing back of the site. Boxes puts Chris at a bit of an advantage with a deagle. Faces the 1v2. Who does he spot first? Dis or Sushi? Is starting to round the corner. Chris gonna make his presence known by starting the defuse. Dis with the knife comes around and stabs him down as they close out the pistol round and puts them at a chance to convert these next few rounds into a win. Now, leftovers come into a pistol round 1, the first pistol round 1 of the series, at a bit of an advantage, and hopefully they can leverage that advantage to convert these next few rounds as they start to move towards the B site. And it's the force buy from Voltron as well. Chris with an Uzi. Jordan with a 5.7. A force buy comes in. VRath. Oh, comes in with a quick headshot. Didn't buy armor. Distratori did not. Now VRath has a free Uzi, though Sushi quickly rips that out of his hands. And now level 3 Mage is left by his lonesome with a 1911 and a 1v2 versus an M4 and a Car 98. If he takes a single hit from this Car 98, it is bad news bears. But level 3 Mage with a nade in his hand might make something happen, as Sushi might eat that nade, and it does not though. Now level 3 Mage left. He's got nothing left. And Fish gonna be getting this bomb down. Level 3 Mage might be able to take advantage of the fact that he's gonna be planting the bomb, get some damage in, but that's about it. As now 2 players face him down and close out the round and convert the 1 pistol round into 3 in their favor. So we move into the 12th round. Math's hard. Are you going to be streaming at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m.? I am. If you join my Discord channel, which is located down in the stream description, you can actually see in the casting requests channel my actual stream schedule as it stands currently. This actually was a miracle for Voltron, as this was the only, as I didn't have any Voltron scheduled all week, or all week really. Today's kind of a booked out day, as everyone seemed to put all of their games on the same day. And as I say, leftovers starting to fall in Fish in a 1v3. If you want anybody from leftovers alive in a 1v3, it's in Fish. However, misses the shot onto Raz, and that is map point for Voltron at 3-9. But yeah, I will put an invite in the stream chat. Bang. And you can join the stream. You can join my my Discord channel, and all of in the casting requests channel, you'll see the whole schedule for today. Somewhere up there. Level 3 mage with a Car 98. Ooh, snaps a quick headshot onto Ouija, and it Distratory is all that is left, as that A push has fallen apart. Level 3 mage gets spotted out through the what the hell do you call those things? Through the pallets, but it's the round that goes the way of Voltron. Raz with 23 kills, able to put Voltron on the map and taking the map. 3-10 and a 2-0 for Voltron as they close out a very influential set of rounds going into the tournament as they determine seeding today. All of the matches that are played today are determined based off of the results that come from these matches today. Dream Team got a win today, but a 2-0 win today. However, Voltron with a win of their own against the Leftovers, a higher ranked team than Dream Team played. Dream Team was playing against the Reapers, number 7 on the list. Let me just bring up the standings. So Dream Team, having played the Reapers, might not be in a good as position as Voltron, who had played the Leftovers, as the MMR may currently swing in Dream Team's favor. The MMR from the next 2 or 3 matches might go the other direction and put Voltron in the number 1 seed. Dream Team with 20 games played at 1310 MMR, and Voltron with 15 games, 5 games behind, still at a 1300 MMR, as their win ratio is very impressive. 10-1 loss with 4 ties in between. Same ratio for, actually a better ratio for Dream Team, as they have a 6-1 win ratio. Voltron on a 5-1 ratio. So the points go in favor of Dream Team regardless. Games played 5 more games. They've played 25% more games than Voltron against what I assume to be higher rated players. Though Voltron, against every match that Dream Team have played against Voltron, it has always gone a 2-0, either a 2-0 or a 1-1 tie in favor of in favor of Voltron. Or let's see. Actually, let's just see. Voltron versus Dream Team, a 2-0 for Voltron. Voltron versus Dream Team, a 2-0 for Voltron. Voltron versus Dream Team, a 1-1 tie. 33% more? Yeah, you're right. You're right. 33% more. You are right. Thank you, Themis. They played 33% more. But yeah, Voltron, until recently, have 2-0'd Dream Team every time they've ran into each other, except for the most recent match against Dream Team, where they went in a 1-1 series. As it looked like Dream Team were much more prepared on Dust 2, their map. As they were. can't really see the results of the match. Or the maps played, because that's just a thing. But yeah. So now, there you go. So we've got at 4 p.m. So now it's 4 p.m. Yes. At 5 p.m. we have got, let me bring up the stats, or the schedule. At 5 p.m. EST, we've got Arctic versus The Leftovers. Force buying team versus another force buying team. As I'm probably going to be tilted as fuck by the end of that series. So that is coming in at an hour from now. Bring the music back. An hour from now. Look at 02 to see map scores. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, doesn't do anything. Rest imposter. Yeah, so we've got Arctic versus The Leftovers coming in 1 hour. Actually, 45 minutes from now. And we'll jump back into it at that point. Until then, I'm going to go take a piss, because I really got to go. And give you guys some time to ponder over the last 2 matches that are played. Map 2 of Mafia versus VRath Sand. No, I really need a break. I'm not going to get another break for a little while. So I'm going to take a little break. That was Leftovers versus Ultron. Come back in about 45 minutes and we'll have Arctic versus The Leftovers coming at you in about 45 minutes. I hope to see you here. But until then,